In my last video, we took a look at the hero job for main protagonist Ichiban in Yakuza Like a Dragon. So today I'd like to take a look at the first party member who will join you, Namba, in his primary job, the homeless. But before we actually get into the showcase, if you want to see my showcase on Ichiban's hero job, or prefer to see an overview of the job system and battle system as a whole, I will leave links to those videos in the video description. The homeless is Namba's primary job. Owing to the fact that he is the first party member you get, his primary job serves as a nice complement to Ichiban's hero job. It's a magic-based job with an assortment of offensive abilities and those that weaken opponents. Stat-wise, it leans towards higher magic attack and MP, but is rather lackluster in everything else. It also provides no innate physical or elemental resistances, so those would need to be shored up via equipment. The weapon of choice for the homeless is a staff, or rather anything that remotely resembles a staff. At times, this could be an umbrella or a broom, and at other times, it could be an actual staff that you would expect to see in an RPG. Staves aren't very powerful weapons with regards to standard attacks, but they do share an important attribute that the weapons of all other magic-based jobs do in Yakuza Like a Dragon, restoring MP on hit. You see, in addition to dealing magic damage and debuffing enemies, Namba will be your primary healer for the early stages of the game, so making sure he always has MP to spare is pretty important. Luckily, the game makes this rather simple by adding a property to the weapons of magic-based jobs that allow them to recover some MP whenever they attack an enemy with a standard attack. So if you see Namba's MP starting to get low, just mix in some standard attacks alongside his other abilities to help make sure he doesn't run out. I should also note that for damage calculations, standard attacks with the staff are considered to be magic damage. Job abilities for the homeless can be broken down into two categories, but I will also be including Namba's character abilities as well. Those categories are offensive, support, and healing. Offensively, the homeless will employ magic abilities that deal non-elemental damage and fire damage, with the fire-based ones offering a chance of applying the burn status ailment on the target, which causes them to take damage every turn. It also has a few blunt physical damaging abilities that, while not very powerful, have a chance of stunning the target, preventing them from attacking for a few turns. For support, the homeless offers a number of abilities that can lower the enemy's attack or defense, as well as an ability that can steal an item from the target. But at level 22, it learns perhaps the best stat-reducing ability in the game, Unknown Stench. This is one of two character abilities learned by the homeless, meaning that Namba will always have access to it even if he changes jobs. This ability is incredibly powerful as it lowers both the attack and defense of all enemies on the battlefield, making it great for both offense and defense. And finally, there are Namba's healing abilities. Now technically these aren't part of the homeless job. Instead, they are character abilities that Namba learns as he levels up regardless of what job you have assigned to him. That being said, I wanted to group them with the homeless job as Namba will be your first and only healer for the early stages of the game. The healing abilities that he learns are all incredibly straightforward, either healing himself or healing an ally at an increased MP cost. He does also learn an ability capable of reviving a fallen party member at level 25, which can be quite useful. So in summary, the homeless, or specifically Namba, offers some much needed support to the party early on before you get a party member with a dedicated healing job. The magic damage that the job provides can be useful when dealing with enemies touting high physical defense, and the ability to restore MP with physical attacks keeps the homeless going even in long fights. It also provides Namba access to one of the best debuffing abilities in the game, which he'll be able to make use of even once you change his job down the line. And that about does it for this quick overview of the homeless job in Yakuza Like a Dragon. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. And if you enjoy the content and want to support the channel, please be sure to leave a like on the video and consider subscribing. Also, you can catch me over on my Twitch channel or my Discord server, both linked in the video description. Until next time, take care.